Y'all ready for y'all keys? They ready for the keys. All right, guys. Okay. You're going to go to your room, and then we're going to reconvene for lunch at 3 p.m. Hey, Lateasha, how you been? I think we're in a better place. We actually hung out that night. I apologize to Greg again. I think we'll be fine. Hey, how you doing? This is the contestant I like. The other bitch, I don't. But I don't never know which bitch I'm gonna get. Hey, it was a banana peel. I'm sorry. It's all right. It's all right.
Contessa will knock you down.
All right. We see y'all at 3.
Who's gonna hook us up real nice. Okay, this is a living room. Nice, spacious bathroom.
It's enough for 2 in the shower.
Yeah, we was a bit.
This is good so far.
Who's up there?
What up?
Huh?
It's us.
Oh, hell no. Y'all can hear us having sex?
Toya.
That's Cecil.
I know, but that ain't Cecil over there. That's people trying to have their lunch.
Oh.
How you doing, sir?
Hi.
I think I was.
Hold on.
Piece of juicy fruit.
You're pretty juicy, though.
I enjoy dating. But you know, I date like white people. I go out, have a nice, time. Maybe hold your hand, maybe not.
What is the difference between white people dating and black people dating?
Allow it to pay for the things that I've picked up along the way.
You know, I know your...
What is, you know what?
I know your ex.
Yeah, a lot of people know him. He's a man about town.
You okay with that?
I mean, hell, he married to somebody.
I'm sure he's married. Yeah.
He's married.
I know. I'm close to her, too. I know them.
But you don't hang out with them, do you? Knowing someone's ex is very important, but it doesn't bother me at all. Apollo is married. I've definitely moved on. So I don't see a problem with it whatsoever.
Where the Married to Medicine cast stands after season 11. Find out the latest with Simone, Jackie, Heavenly, Toya, Quad, Phaedra, Mimi, Contessa, and Lateasha. Dearest gentle reader, someone call a doctor because Married to Medicine season 11 ended with a shocking but grandiose final. Cast members Dr. Jacqueline Walters, Dr. Simone Whitmore, Dr. Heavenly Kimes, Quad Webb Lateasha, Sweet Tea Lunceford, and friends Dr. Contessa Metcalf and Dr. Mimi Sanders got together to celebrate Toya Bush-Harris' Georgiaton-themed 16th anniversary party on season 11, episode 15, which aired on March 16. Ahead of the 3-part reunion, find out where the doctors and doctors' wives stand in their friendships and relationships following that dramatic final. Here's what you may have missed on Bravo. The Married to Medicine season 11 reunion looks evoke elegance and drama. Exclusive. Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Jackie shed new light on Quad Webb's boyfriend, Exclusive. See the Married to Medicine season 11 reunion seating chart. How Toya Bush-Harris ended season 11. 16 years after exchanging vows with Dr. Eugene Harris, Toya is still living in wedded bliss. You know how you read a good book and you finish a chapter and you can't wait for the next? That's kind of where we are. She said in an interview on the finale about her marriage. It's time to move forward. It's time for new things. It's time to let people go. It's time to give people the time they need. And if they say they don't need us, then bye. But the people that love on each other, we ain't going nowhere. How Dr. Jackie Walters ended season 11. Dr. Jackie was in favor of Quad giving Lateasha another chance so the ladies could all come back together. She attended the party with her husband, Curtis Berry. How Lateasha Lunceford ended season 11. Lateasha decided to attend the beginning portion of Toya's event because she still had strong relationships with some of the women. As Lateasha and Dr. Gregory Lunceford were leaving, so Quad could arrive, she reflected on her place in the group. I want to have a baby as soon as possible. He wants to have a baby as soon as possible. So if it means to take time out within the group, then it's a good idea, Lateasha said while sitting next to her husband in an interview. Do I still have friends within this group? Do I still lean on other people that do support me in this group? Yes, but we'll see. How Quad Webb ended season 11. After attending the second half of the anniversary party so as to avoid Lateasha and her ex-husband, Dr. Gregory, Quad made it clear that she is not looking to make amends. When asked that she would consider moving forward with Lateasha, Quad responded, I'm not interested. She is happy in her relationship with King, and she's protecting her peace. How Dr. Simone Whitmore ended season 11. Dr. Simone is hopeful that the group will one day come together again. Do we get along every single day? She said in the closing moments of the final, "We do not, but we can come together and have a good time, and we genuinely love one another." How Dr. Heavenly Kimes ended season 11. Like Quad, Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Damon Kimes missed the beginning of Toya's party to avoid Lateasha and Dr. Gregory. Dr. Heavenly made quite an entrance, even though she dressed as the same Queen Charlotte character as the host. While Dr. Damon chose not to wear a Georgiaton-themed look, Dr. Heavenly was just happy to be with him. How Dr. Contessa Metcalfe ended season 11. Dr. Contessa is happy that she came back to the group, and she's also optimistic that things will improve. And even when you leave, they pull you back in there, she said on the final. They give you a moment, but they pull you back in. This is a good group. How Dr. Mimi Sanders ended season 11. Dr. Mimi and Steve Sanders entered the party in style. "I'm all about a theme," Dr. Mimi said in an interview on the episode. "It gives me a chance to dress up and get into character." "I'm feeling good," Steve agreed. "I'm ready to have a good time." Dr. Mimi was excited about the theme, but she wasn't thrilled when Lateasha and Dr. Gregory entered. "Here comes the mess," she said. How Phaedra Parks ended season 11. After the Key West trip debacle, which featured a cameo from ex-husband Apollo Nida, Phaedra Parks, Esquire, chose not to attend Toya and Eugene ball. Take a look at the Married to Medicine season 11 reunion looks. Phaedra Parks skips Married to Medicine season 11 reunion after exiting series for Real Housewives of Atlanta reboot. The reunion taped on Thursday, February 13 in New York City with host Andy Cohen. Phaedra Parks checked out of the Married to Medicine season 11 reunion. The lawyer, mortician, and reality personality, 51, did not show up to filming for the Bravo series season wrap-up episodes, which taped on Thursday, February 13 in New York City with host Andy Cohen. Sources confirmed to People that Parks wasn't present. A seating chart for the reunion released by Bravo on February 13 also didn't include the mother of two among cast members, Dr. Jacqueline Walters, Dr. Simone Whitmore, Dr. Heavenly Kimes, Toya Bush-Harris, Quad Webb, Lateasha, Sweet Tea, Lunceford, and Dr. Contessa Metcalfe. Parks' absence comes after the season trailer showed her leaving the Married to Medicine couple's trip early when her ex-husband Apollo Nida and his now estranged wife, Sharian Al-Mufti, showed up seemingly without her knowledge. "Some people can be played with, and I'm not one of them," Phaedra said in the clip. However, viewers saw in episode 9 that Parks was told about Nida potentially coming on the getaway before they left. "We're in a great place," Parks told Kimes, who had asked for Parks' permission to include Nida. "I appreciate you calling me, I really do. Let it be a surprise." Questioned by production in a confessional if she is ultimately okay if he comes, even if it's not your first choice, Parks responded, I don't know. Just being honest. Parks is by no means the first reality star to skip a Bravo reunion. In the world of Real Housewives, considered by fans to be the gold standards of reunions, 8 others have chosen not to attend filming, including Jacqueline Loretta, Real Housewives of New Jersey, and Luan de Lesseps, Real Housewives of New York City, as well as Real Housewives of Salt Lake City stars Mary M. Cosby and Jen Shah, plus Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alums Adrienne Maloof, Kim Richards, and Lisa Vanderpump. Most recently, Karen Huger wasn't at the Real Housewives of Potomac Season 9 reunion, as she checked into rehab after she was found guilty on charges of DUI and DWI from her March 2024 arrest. However, she did send a video. In those cases, Housewives Loretta, de Lesseps, Richards, and Cosby returned to the series for additional seasons. Others, specifically Maloof, Shah, and Vanderpump, exited for good. It appears that Parks will be in the latter camp when it comes to Married to Medicine. In July, she announced she was returning to Real Housewives of Atlanta as a full-time cast member for Season 16, which premieres March 9. "You called, I answered," Parks said on Instagram, despite previously saying that she wouldn't want to do the series again and calling Ari Hideaway the Titanic. Bravo fans first met Parks when the lawyer was representing Bobby Brown on 2005's Being Bobby Brown. 5 years later, in 2010, she joined RHOA's third season, where over the course of the next 6 seasons, she let fans into some of the most intimate moments of her life, from the birth of her 2 sons, Aiden, 14, and Dylan, 11, to the downfall of her marriage to Nida. The quick-witted star left the show upon season 9's climax after admitting to spreading inflammatory rumors that Kandi Burruss and her husband Todd Tucker allegedly planned to drug co-stars Portia Williams and Shemia Morton to take advantage of them sexually. Burruss and Tucker have vehemently denied the claims. After years away, Parks returned to the world of Housewives with an appearance on Peacock's Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip Ex-Wives Club in 2022. Her success there prompted casting in Married to Medicine and later, Season 2 of The Traitors and Season 33 of Dancing with the Stars, where she finished in 8th place. As for where Parks stands with her Married to Medicine co-stars, Parks has remained mum, but Webb recently told Parade the two have little to no relationship. She's still the same old girl, like nothing really has changed, Webb told Parade. I thought that she would be more of a true friend, you know, and it's just not in her. She's just true to herself. That's it. Married to Medicine airs Sundays at 9 p.m. ET on Bravo. Episodes stream the next day on Peacock. Married to Medicine Season 11, Episode 11 Recap. Exes on the Beach. The couple's trip to Key West continued on Married to Medicine this week, and things went from bad to worse. This Florida getaway has already been plagued by the inescapable fact that it's uncomfortable to have Quad, King, Dr. Gregory, and Sweet Tea all on one trip together. This week, we watch what happens when you add another ex-husband into the mix. In Married to Medicine Season 11, Episode 11, Trouble on the Sandbar, the group ventured away from their Key West resort and over to a remote sandbar where there was indeed a whole lot of trouble. What happened in Married to Medicine Season 11, Episode 11? Of course, the Key West trip already got screwed up by